Hey guys, Rocky here. And in the past 2 days, the developer has released a few, hotfix patches, and we're gonna check them out right now. And it'll be in the same video, so it'll be 1.25 and also 1.26. So yeah, both of those hotfix patches. I'm a little sick, so sorry if I sound weird, so let's just go on with the hotfix patches. We'll first begin with hotfix patch version 1.25, which has a giant Jesse change, and everything else is okay. So we're gonna start with that. No need to edit or change footage or anything, so we'll start with the balance changes. That being, increase Jesse's close range damage from 120 to 130, and well, increase its far range damage from 105 to 120, but I think they meant mid-range damage because if I go to the Jesse, it's mid-range, unless the middle point is far range, which I did not know until now. But anyway, continuing on though, the reason why they made this change is so that, well, the Jessie can 2-tap the legs, and that the Crestfall can 3-tap the legs in the same distance. So now the Jessie has a bit more verified role in position in combat compared to the Crestfall, which Crestfall has a bunch of ammo, fast fire rate, but the Jessie also has the same thing, but can 2-tap the legs in close quarters, making them both different. So that's pretty cool, I guess. There are also some quality of life changes, not settings, those being more additions to the optimized helmets, and we'll go over them at the end of the video. There's also tweaks and stuff to a few maps, probably for optimization and or just map balance. There's no details explained. And there's also a bug fix, that being fixed controllers not getting an input showing up when hovering over teammates as classes like Soldat and Mortician. It should now properly display. And that is hotfix patch version 1.25, and now we'll go over to version 1.26. With hotfix patch version 1.26, there are no balance changes, and it was mostly just to fix all of the authorization stuff with officer hats as they kind of bugged the game. Oops. But anyway, continuing on though, there are some quality of life changes. The first one being all cavalry swords now have their own sheaths, which will show that at the end of the video as well, similar to the helmets, and also change the hilt of the Patton sword to be a bit more fatter and more accurate, and also the Volk's front iron model to look more period accurate. There's also a bug fix, that being fix issues with officer hats not working. This includes breaking animations on death, and well, this was the reason why they made this hotfix patch. But yeah, let's actually go on to the swords and helmets now. And speaking about the swords, the first one being, well, the standard issue cavalry sword for the nation, and this already has a sheath. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Let's just go to the Empire. Next up, we have the Empire standard cavalry sword, and well, it is unfortunately bugged with it clipping all the way down here. Hopefully the developer fixes that. Other than that though, it's just, we've already had this in the game for the longest of time, so nothing interesting. But let's actually go to the skins though. And the first one we have is Patton, which is 100 kills, and like, oh, look how cool that is. It's like a giant like machete sheath, but of course it's like a rapier more than anything. Or I mean, I don't know what type of sword this is. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. But look at that. It's actually very cool to see how like thick this is. It just looks cool on the back, so that's actually pretty awesome to see. Next up, we have Hastings, which is also another 100 kill skin, and it looks nice. It's just a simple, I think, leather sheath. Nothing too crazy, but also has a little metal tip at the very end, similar to the Empire standard knife, which is super cool to see. So, looks great. No issues here. And next up, we have Gunto, which is, well, the 500 kill skin for the cavalry sword, or one of them, I should say. And it's just a giant metal sheath with a cool little like circle right here, presumably to put like a rope or a belt through, so it could like be halted on your hip or something, or anything like that. And there's a little like metal piece down here. But other than that though, it's nothing too interesting. I thought it'd be more, but it is what it is. And a sheath is still a sheath, and it still looks cool on the back because it's all metal. Look how gory it is. Very cool. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Warbringer, which is also another 500 kill skin for the cavalry sword, and it looks pretty cool because it's just all black. Like, that's pretty sick. That's awesome. It also has a little yin thingy right here. Oh, two of them, matter of fact. That's super cool. That's great. And I think same end detail as the Gunto, I believe. So yeah, good. It's awesome. Full black is great. Everyone loves that. It can be put on any side, and that's cool. And next up, we have the Trench Knife, which you can get by getting 10 Trench Trooper kills, I think with melee, or just shooting people. It doesn't really matter. And it's just a giant bayonet? bayonet sheath. And well, it just looks funny looking, but other than that though, it's still great because it's just a sheath. I mean, I love sheaths, bro, because how cool it makes a character look, and a sheath is still a sheath, so yeah. Awesome to see the Church Life actually getting one, because it's a quote-unquote hidden skin, so very cool to see. And that is all of Hotfix Patch version 1.26. And that's gonna be the end of the video. Though if you're interested, keep staying along if you want to see all the helmet, well, changes in Hotfix Patch version 1.25. So yeah, that's gonna be it. But if you're interested, just stay a bit, and then well, you'll see the unedited footage of me checking out all the helmets. Okay, now that the video is quote-unquote over, I don't need to edit anymore. Yay, yay, yay! But I'll still paste the the entirety of the changes to the helmets. I'll paste it here. Go. And if you want to see them, well, I'll go over them right now. The first one being the guy's mask no longer sips through, or the guy's scarf no longer crips through his nostrils, and that's true. So let's go to Mort now, which the next change is Mortician. Next up is Mortician, and well, but I misspelled it. Yeah. And the next up is Mortician. Oh my. There we go. And next up is Mortician. And well, the changes he has is it no longer sips while you're healing with the medkit, which I didn't know it even did that. And also, its mask should not go completely brown when mining something, as if you had blood or dirt on for your characters. If you mine something, dirt will get on your character, but your mask would just be completely black, but they fixed that. And also, the mask is fully scented after healing. Apparently it wasn't. It's off to the side, which is a little weird, but okay. I guess it's been fixed. Cool. Next up is the Frame Trooper, which we'll check out right now. Ow. With the Frame Trooper, the decals have been aligned correctly, and it looks much better than PVC. I don't know why, but last time it just looked bad when he zoomed out, but it looks good now. And also, the sensor wasn't like... The sensor had nothing at all, but they fixed it. That's great. That's awesome. Next up is Your Nation's Mortician, which the lens have been fixed. Previously, they were like plastic, but now they're glowy. So, cool. Or they're reflective. Awesome. Next up, we have Golden Empire's Stormtrooper PV seal is now correctly attached to the helmet. Previously, it wasn't there. Cool. It's back. Awesome. There's also another one where Golden Empire's Stormtrooper's crown no longer crips with the base helmet. So I guess the crown was kind of like in the helmet, but it's been fixed. I guess that's good. And also, the crown has been simplified and no longer has an evil floating equipping diamond. There's a diamond in front, but now it's gone, and the crown isn't as spiky as before. It's just spiky on this side and that side, but everything else is just pointing shit up. So, yeah. Next one is Empire, or the anti-material for Empire. Golden Empire's AT-Trooper's helmet gilding now matches what it was before. Apparently, the decals PVC kind of like way lower than like we're just super low, which is kind of weird. But now they are now positioned correctly, so it looks nice. Looks good. And also, the wings are equipped with the sidings. See the side wings here? They're kind of still equipping. No, they aren't. They're very. No, they are. See, look. So I guess they still have to fix that, but most of it is not equipping. But yeah, it's good. They should probably fix it still though, because it is slightly equipping. But anyway, continuing on though. Next one is the Golden Empire's Shock. Or Ranter's Shock. Golden Empire Shock is vague. The Golden Empire Ranter's Shock's right that chest piece no longer equips the helmet. And well, as you can see, it no longer equips. Apparently it was equipping with that base plate, I think, with the helmet. So, or if you looked inside, it was equipping inside, but it's been fixed, so that's good. Golden Empire Zega's mask is shaped more neutrally, which if you go over to that right now, Shock Trooper. I should just copy and paste this. There we go. Boom. Ow. As you can see, the Golden Empire Zega's mask is shaped more neutrally. He was like mewing last time, but now it's. I think he's still mewing. I'm not too sure, but I can't see a difference personally. And continuing on though. Golden Empire's Sodat Scarf no longer equips. It was equipping with, I think, your body or something, or the helmet. No longer is the case, so awesome. Next one is Royal Rancer's helmet can no longer be looked up into. So if you swap teams, go to Rancer. You can look up and you can see his entire base, but now, yeah, it's been locked off. Awesome, good. Next up is Golden Empire's workspace dog tags now nailed instead of just floating. Let's actually check that out. Alright, backspace, I did swap teams. Boom. Okay, look, they're nailed. Instead of just like being built into the helmet, they're actually nailed, so that's cool. Either these are his fallen brothers, or I don't know, just look cool. Who knows? But it's probably like the dog tags other people, which is awesome. It's great how they're actually nailed instead of just like flying and quote unquote built into the helmet, so that's great. Next up is Ruination Sonat's button on the back of his helmet has been re-added. I forgot he even had a button on the back of his helmet. Oh, Urination. That's so bruh. Okay, yeah. I was like, what's that? Yuri? No, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Next up, we have Golden Empire Trench. Main color is updated to be more gold-like. Finally, I don't know why it wasn't gold previously, but check it out. Yeah, look at that. It's similar to the Rook. You see how that's what I did to fire him from behind? Like, if the frag wasn't here, the shotgun wasn't here, and he saw this like goldish helmet, you'd be like, oh, that's a shock trooper, I should kill him. So, good change on them. And lastly, there's also Nation's Rick's Yokes have been colored to match the vest better. Sorry guys, I'm so sick. That's shock trooper. Yo. What does it mean, yoke? Does it mean this? Your nation's yokes have been colored to match the vest better? What a weird statement. Match the vest? I'm not too sure, but I think it's this thing up top. So yeah, that is every single change in the helmets. And I still think they're actually changing even more. But other than that though, yeah. That's it. That is every single helmet change in Hotfix Patch version 1.25. And that is Hotfix Patch version 1.25. So that's the end of the video too. And well, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Waves hand. I'm such a cool guy. Whoa, these are some fresh footsteps, bro. Out the way! Yes!